Josh Denny here, talking about yesterday's post because I've gotten a lot of response. Some of it was interesting. A lot of it was, I thought, pretty positive. I can tell who has clear thought and who is indoctrinated for sure. I'm certain you can as well. And it's okay to disagree. I think that that's important. My mentor said, if both of us always agree on everything, one of us isn't necessary. And I believe that to be true. However, what happened to where we could debate about something without getting so emotionally blinded that we go into rage? Could it be that we've been spun up, that there's people that have a lot of money and a lot of reason to inject us and bombard us with information to make us think a certain thing? I mean, isn't that at least possible? I'm trying to reach my friends who are so indoctrinated. I see them make the posts. I see them knee-jerk reacting, and on both sides of the fence, over here and over here, just, they'll repost something. They didn't even take the time to move their thumb 4 or 5 times, or maybe even twice, to realize what they're posting is erroneous. That's troubling. As Americans, it's our responsibility to learn everything we can, to digest information from all angles, to formulate a real opinion that's not being injected into us by someone else. Don't you think that's at least reasonable? Don't you think sometimes if someone's pushing you so much in one way, it would be reasonable to stop and say, you know what, why are you doing that? What is the agenda behind that? For example, the mainstream media, almost all channels pushing one narrative constantly. Social media pushing one narrative constantly. Mark Zuckerberg just admitted to Congress in a letter saying, yeah, you know what? I suppressed information. I did this, I did that. I was a part of it. I think it's time that most of us at least start asking better questions and realize that there's a possibility that there are some people that are trying to manipulate us, trying to get us to think a certain way and to pin us against each other. Remember, united we stand, divided we fall. Who would stand to benefit from a division? It's a good question to ask. When we're distracted with division, what's happening? Are our liberties, are our freedoms being eroded, being taken away from us? And if so, it's our fault. We're allowing it. Here's my suggestion, because you say, well, what's the solution? You're pointing out a problem. I am. The solution is simple. Get involved in your local political scene. Learn all you can. Start at the local level. Talk about your city council. Show up. Be involved. Take some of your time rather than being in the scroll, being on video games. It's so interesting how people sit there and binge on Netflix. They have the time for that, but they don't have the time to help the environment that they're in get better. But they want to complain about it. I get it. I've been there too. But enough's enough. It's time for us to stand up and start educating ourselves and band together before a few shitbags steal everything from us, our family, our future, and at least take our country back from the few shitbags that mean to take it from us and rule us. If that's not apparent to you by now, God help you.